generating RF. Silicon. Do I have enough sand? 28. That'll do. Need to set up cobble works, actually. That's a good idea.
I need to do that.
What is that?
It's probably one of the first things I do when I have power.
I keep saying that it's on my list of things to do.
Actually, what do we have for cobble gen? That's the question.
For generating cobble or generating from cobble?
Generating cobble, specifically.
If it's cobble you want, I have you covered.
Well, I just want to find a way to get an infinite amount.
Come down here, that's how you get an infinite amount.
Suppose I could use transfer nodes. Or we have thermal dynamics, don't we?
We do.
They
no, we
had a
don't.
thing
We
for-
have thermal expansion.
Yes, sorry, that's what I meant. Thermal expansion. They had a machine that did it.
Thermal dynamics we'll have as soon as it is available.
What's it called?
Still no diamond.
Igneous extruder. That's what I need. I'm going to get myself an igneous extruder.
My first bit of redstone.
Yay!
I've never really used redstone for its stated purpose. Oh, yeah, catch up with me, please, server.
Right, so I need for one thing at a time, Michael. Refined storage first or copper works first? Refined storage first.
Achievement get tech tree start.
I am generating toast.
Good toast or your terrible toast?
Better toast.
Good. Right, I'm going to need a whole butt ton of quartz enriched iron, so let's start making a butt ton of that.
And let's go throw these seeds in the bin. So I don't need those.
That. And half a stack of nether quartz, which I luckily just got from
Ow,
the nether.
that was the wall I just teleported myself into.
You're really good at this whole teleporting lark, aren't you?
Actually, Jeff, I've been trying out the Explorer. That's
Okay.
a fun
and
class.
Andromeda.
That is fun to play as.
It's great, isn't it?
So let's talk Mass Effect Andromeda since it's come up.
Let's do that.
Yes.
How are people finding it start
It's
off?
amazing.
I'm really enjoying it.
It's absolutely amazing.
Like my one curiosity, a lot of people complained about it. Yes, is that?
Yes.
Yes, that is a fair thing to say.
Can you see why?
No.
Personally, no. But
Okay.
I'm of the opinion that people will complain about games just because of the company that makes them.
Yes, that's understandable. EA are the devil in many people's eyes.
It's incredible. I don't know, like,
Ooh, I found more.
when I was at uni in Bradford with a lot of video games students. Because
I thought you just went to uni with video games.
I went to uni with video games. No, I went to uni and there were a lot of video game students who were my friends because I did computer animation at university. And so, like, we were in the same courses a lot for the first year. And I liked video games, and they presumably also did that thing.
One would assume.
I assume they did. For the most part, they did.
Wonderful.
And in our second and third years, they had a number of talks with prospective companies that would employ video game developers. And so we had people come along like Rare, who are really awesome people.
That's going back a ways.
Or were really awesome people, I should say now. And I still had... I had a Frisbee for a long time with cameos characters on it. Because they showed us that game, and that was a recent game they'd made at the time.
Mm-hmm.
And unfortunately, EA came to do a talk at one point, and I was unable to attend said talk because it conflicted with a lecture that I had. But a lot of my friends went to this talk.
More
And
Osmium. Why more Osmium? I want the other blue stuff.
They went into it with the viewpoint of EA are the devil and are bad. And they came out of it basically going, EA are awesome people and I want to work for them. And we were all like, EA have some sort of a mind control device?
I mean, we've played Mass Effect. We know about indoctrination.
Well, this was clearly some sort of a pre-warning of such a thing.
Clearly.
No, you
Well,
don't go there.
that's cool. That reminds me, when I was a young warthog,
When I was a young warthog.
very nice.
Not in
I
front of
was
the
given,
kids.
I was given the opportunity to there was work experience. My school was like, hey, you've got to do work experience. I was like, okay. And they were like, you can either go do work experience or go on a school trip to France. And I was like, oh, I'd like to do work experience. And the place that I went,
upstairs and refine the stuff.
the place that I went to do work
That'd be
experience was this small company known as Lionhead.
I've heard of them.
Yes, very small company. No, not many things. And it was just around the time Fable 2 was being developed, and I was going in as a beta tester. So, spelling it out, I most likely would have been beta testing Fable 2. However, my mother caught wind of this and was like, no, you should go on the school trip. You'll learn more life experience on a school trip than you ever will playing video games. So overruled my decision, and instead of going to do work experience at a thing I wanted to do, I got to go to France.
Keep that back. Keep that back. Definitely keep that.
I still hold a grudge about this. Let's just say when she needs a nursing home, she can go to France instead. I need 1, 2, 3, 4 refine. 4.
Right,
I'm
I have
watching the
some.
word forge.
I managed to hunt an Enderman,
Oh, good.
and I've now got conduits set up, and so I should now be auto-generating Prudentium.
This...
And the wonderful thing about this, not at all like the wonderful thing about Tigers, is that this... I just need this one machine to generate all levels of essence. Actually, kind of like Tigers. Because the wonderful thing about Tigers is Tigers are wonderful things, and he's the only one.
That really tickled me, and I don't know why.
And this is why I stream.
Really liked it. Oh, it's such a bad joke, but well done.
I'm cracking up just listening to Michael crack up. It's hilarious.
Right, let's finish. Can I make my...
It's nice. I think someone with a good laugh is worth a lot in the world.
Can I make a Solium dagger?
No. You're not allowed to.
It's a bit harsh.
Oh. I need to make Solium dust, which needs a lot more soul dust than I thought.
Yes, that's...
Oh,
I'm currently making my refined storage system.
I teleported out of the end of my building.
And it does not use a lot of power, you are correct. I'm currently using 3 RF a tick on it.
Yeah, I thought the very basic level you got about 3.
Yes, so I've currently just got 1 solderer working. You need to become a destruction catalyst or core. I need to turn you... I need glowstone. No, I don't want to go back there. Oh, I have a piece of glowstone. Yes!
Oh,
Saved. So yeah, going back to Andromeda quickly.
Yes, sorry,
I'm
we did
really
go on a...
There's some amazing moments in there.
Yes,
how far have you got? How far have you got, Mike?
Let's keep this discussion spoiler-free for people watching.
Earlier today was playing, and I found a game-breaking bug. Sort of.
Ooh. Okay, do tell.
What makes it worse, this is on Xbox as well.
On the Xbox One.
Okay.
So I was doing a mission,
Mm-hmm.
and I got to the final room of said mission,
Mm-hmm.
on a planet whose name I can't really pronounce, but it was a series of numbers.
Not letters.
I think there might have been some letters thrown in there as well. But it wasn't like a Vold or a Hakarl, it was a
Okay.
M4872 or something.
Oh,
I've
okay.
not been there yet, yeah. I've not been there yet.
And basically it turns out it's a loyalty mission. I didn't know that was a thing until I finished that mission. And basically I got to the end of the mission and I died in the last room. Which was annoying because I died. I didn't like that very much. And so I restarted from the latest checkpoint.
Yeah.
And I was back outside that room. And I had the quest objective of kill the bad guy and her followers. But the door didn't have the open button.
No.
Uh-oh.
And so I was just stuck in this loading room, basically. It was like the room with all the ammo and the health in. That's kind of like the room where you go, I know there's a boss fight coming because they're giving me all the ammo and all the life.
Yeah.
So obviously they're going to try and kill me. And yeah, I had to reload an old save point and go back through that repeatedly. Like every time I died in that encounter, which was only twice, to be fair. Like it was mostly my own rushing ahead and trying to get through it very quickly that did me in the second time.
But you still had to go back through it repeatedly.
But then I had to reload the old checkpoint and like, yeah, it was annoying and potentially game breaking.
That does sound annoying as hell. I had a similar issue happen with me. So I'm playing a Vanguard. I'm a sniper. I throw people a lot. I'm loving that, by the way, that you can hold people and then throw them at other people. You get to hit a motherfucker with another motherfucker, as they say. And it's great. However, I threw a guy into a building.
Right.
A building that, once you kill all the bad guys, you can go in. So he was trapped in this building. I had no way of getting into this building. Therefore, no way of killing him. Therefore, no way of proceeding the quest.
Ah.
Yeah. I didn't have to load a save because the game does something which I usually hate, but loved it at this moment, that if you fast travel somewhere, it sort of resets all your opponents.
Really?
Yes. So I just had to, I fast traveled away, I ran away, and then fast traveled, and then fast traveled back, and they all respawned. So I was able to fix it. And I was very careful the second time. I was like, okay, just don't use biotics, just snipe people. I've been researching, I've made myself a Black Widow.
Oh, that's cool.
Because I've been hating their multi-fire sniper rifles. I'm like, I don't want a rapid-fire sniper rifle. Why is that a thing?
I'll tell you what I have just discovered.
Yes?
Remnant weapons.
I
suggest you get them as soon as possible.
No, see, I always do this whenever I play games. I'm like, no, I will only use human weapons because I am a human and I fight for the humans.
There is a very good reason why you'd want to use remnant weapons.
Okay.
They don't use ammo. They recharge.
Oh, like the old Mass Effect guns.
Yep, they recharge, so you never need to worry about picking up ammo again.
I never understood that about Mass Effect, in that they moved to an ammo-based system from an infinite ammo system. It never made much sense.
Well, technically it was still an infinite ammo system, but you had to use heat sinks. They just justified it by saying heat sinks.
Dubious.
Just that in the game itself, they also called it ammo.
It's like, I'm out of thermal clips. Well, then why is that an issue? You had infinite ammo in the last game.
I've got infinite ammo, I just can't use it.
Technology really took a step back. Why are you sending me a Facebook message?
And now they're actually using proper ammo in this one, apart from remnants guys who use rechargeable weapons, which is awesome.
That
I
is
wish to visit
little.
somebody.
A friend of mine has just sent me a picture of him in bed, cuddling some sort of teddy bear.
That's
Oh,
nice.
I've just found one of Nanda's gravestones.
I'm unsure as to why he's done this, I'll be honest, but he has.
John, where's Castle?
On TV, mate. Stars Nathan Fillion. Again, if you want to see more great comedy like this, go to tinynightfilms.co.uk and please take my apologies with you. Oh, another diamond, another silicone.
Castle is 866x Z minus 571.
Okay, I may visit at some point. Well, that's not laggy at all.
Well, that's a bit faster now. I'm making
I've-
toast at an increased rate.
Is it good toast?
It continues to be the good toast.
Good.
I've got a drawer full.
Oh, man.
Well, I'm not full yet, but soon to be full.
Yes, I need to build a farmer. Oh my god, there's so much to do, but I wanted to refine storage and a cobble gen. Ah!
Come on, I need some more Prudentium, which means I need some more Infernium.
Oh, yes, I probably should go collect my farm that's still manual at present. Oh, yes, it's kind of full.
If I kill your cows, you're going to drop me some Infernium.
I believe passive mobs drop it a lot less than aggressive mobs.
Yes, but I have cows in a field, so... they drop 5, so... It's not too bad.
Yes, I saw your very inhumane feeding stations.
That's perfectly fine. I've not had any complaints yet.
What do you think they're mooing, John? They're not mooing out of enjoyment. Right, I need just. Do I have any wood?
I mean, to be
need
fair,
wood.
I was going to set up the vector plates slightly differently, but Chris did it because he was upset that I broke the server repeatedly.
Well, in his defense, you did break the server repeatedly.
I mean, I'm not saying he didn't have reason. But what? No, okay. I was going to set it up so that they were running laps of the outside.
Of course you were.
Rather than just being forced into the center.
Oh my word. I've got to say then.
What's going on?
Okay, who are your companions in Andromeda?
Oh, not again.
In terms of who do I go out with on missions, or
Yes. Who are you with?
I am frequently going out with PB
Mm-hmm.
and Jarl at the moment.
I love Jarl
Jarl is great, I think.
like so much.
I got some mileage out of Vetra and Drac.
I think Drac is Vetra and Drac are probably ones that I could swap in Jarl for. I think the biggest person I have problems, like, not problems necessarily with, but Cora is a very similar style of character to the style of character I'm just playing. And so it's kind of like, if I take Cora out on a mission, we'll just do the same stuff.
But I think the idea is then you can change your profile to complement your team as well.
Yeah, but I prefer to change my team to complement me.